I'm back with Michael Seifert, CEO and founder of PublicSquare. The website is publicsquare.com. You said earlier, Michael, that this sort of activism is a religion, an ideology that is sort of now a kind of a cult or a comprehensive system of belief. I mean, that struck me when I was watching these three college presidents, in front of Congress and asked what couldn't be a simpler question with a yes or no answer. And what really happened is it's almost like common sense tells you that the answer is yes. But on the other hand, you are trapped in an ideology that cannot give that answer. So you have to find a way to dodge the answer. And so as a result, you're going to say things like, well, we have to contextualize that, and so the net effect of it is, I think the beauty of it is it doesn't just expose these three like moral dwarves. It exposes the underlying ideology that compels them to answer as they did. They were being servants of their religion, weren't they?
They were, and they knew their donors were watching, and they did not care. So if you wonder how strong the religious pull is, these folks were willing to let go of millions and millions of dollars of donor funds to their universities in order to hold fast to their religious convictions closely tied to DEI. If you drink this Kool-Aid of this oppressor-oppressed language and you really buy into that ideology, it'll cause you to completely forego any common sense. That's what these university presidents displayed. They knew their jobs were on the line. They knew that donors were watching. They knew they were going to face retribution from the people that had built these universities. And yet instead, they still choose to hold so fast to their DEI convictions, which is based upon absolute insanity. And now what's happening? Well, one of the presidents already let go. You're seeing this massive blowback for people like Bill Ackman. And so, Dinesh, you're exactly right. The DEI poison, it's a dangerous drug. And when it gets you in there, it's almost like blasphemy if you speak against it. And we're seeing it in universities. We're seeing it in corporate boardrooms as well. And that's why there's this need for this parallel economy.
Yeah, let's talk about the parallel economy, because it seemed like for a little while, people would simply take a kind of negative attitude. So if Disney, for example, decides to go against us, well, I won't go to Disney, or I'll cancel my subscription to Disney Plus, or I'll try not to shop at Target. But of course, the way for that to really work is to positively create an alternative set of places where you can shop at, and where you can see movies, and when you can get stand-up comedy and entertainment and perhaps even education. So is it really right to say that what we're trying to do, and it's clearly a long-term task, is to build our own America inside of America and then live in it?
That's exactly right. There are 340 million Americans in this country. It's naive to think we're all going to get along and see things exactly the same. And so our task is simple. There's a lot of companies, there's a lot of media outfits, there are a lot of institutions that do not like me. They've been telling me for years, go build your own if you don't like it. So fine, we went and built our own. And the network of folks that we're building our own for literally is over 100 million Americans. So many people in this great country are tired of the woke politics infused in everything. They do not want to be lectured about gender ideology when they're just trying to buy a cup of coffee. It feels like today, if you're trying to walk into any coffee shop, you've got to walk through a pride parade. If you're going to purchase, you're having to think about whether or not that bank is going to cancel you for your conservative views. It happens time and time again. And so what can we do? Well, not just boycott. We can move our money more positively. We want to be known as a people and as a movement. I think you'd agree with this, Dinesh. We want to be known more for what we're for rather than what we're against. If they want to be insane, fine. Just don't force me to be, and I'm going to go my own way. We're going to build our own institutions, our own companies, our own media outfits that will adhere to the principles that built the greatest nation the world's ever seen. And I am going to run with force toward that aim. If the left then wants to keep going how they're going, eventually you're going to see this wealth transfer because Americans don't want to buy what they're selling. They're going to pivot to these new systems. It's why you're seeing movies like yours do so well, Dinesh. It's why you're seeing Sound of Freedom beat Indiana Jones at the box office. It's why you're seeing Target crumble, missed their first quarterly earnings in 6 years, while companies like ours and Rumble are advancing quickly. And I'm here for it. I think the parallel economy has a massive opportunity to shift the power structures of society back toward the values of of we the people. And the beautiful part of it all is it's very positive. It's very hope inspiring because we have solutions now. And that's ultimately something that I think we should all be proud to take part in.
Let me ask you as we close, give us a brief account of the vision behind PublicSquare as a company. In other words, are you trying to be the one-stop shop retail company that people can go to? What is PublicSquare aiming at achieving or doing?
Very simply put, there are a lot of companies that don't like us, and we've created the largest network in the world of companies that do. We have over 70,000 vendors on our platform of all different industries. We only launched 18 months ago. And these businesses are all committed to holding fast to a set of core values that mimic the principles found in the Constitution. And so our goal is that every time you shop, whether you're looking for coffee, a new gun, toilet paper, we've got all these different products on the platform that have all been vetted in alignment with these core values so that you as a consumer, if you're somebody that loves the country and the Constitution, more conservative values, you know with blessed assurance, when you're spending money at publicsquare.com, you're not funding your opposition. We want to create real solutions for all of life's daily needs, and we believe that ultimately commerce is our battlefield to do that.
This is awesome stuff, Michael Seifert. Thank you very much. The website, publicsquare.com. Really appreciate your coming on the podcast.
Thanks for having me, Dinesh.
Debbie and I are on a really good health journey, but we still struggle to eat enough fruits, veggies, and fiber, and those are a requirement. Now, lucky for us, we discovered Balance of Nature. What better way to get all your fruits and veggies plus fiber than with Balance of Nature? This is Balance of Nature's fruits and veggies in a capsule, so easy to take, made from fresh whole produce. The produce is powdered after an advanced vacuum cold process, which stabilizes the maximum nutrient content. And this is Balance of Nature's Fiber and Spice, a proprietary blend of fiber and 12 spices for overall and digestive health. Join Debbie and me. Start your journey to better health right now. Call 800-246-8751 or go to balanceofnature.com. You get 35% off your first preferred order by using discount code America. Again, it's balanceofnature.com or call 800-246-8751. Get 35% off your first preferred order by using discount code America.